What's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today the Houston Astros have traded for Yankees relief pitcher Caleb Ferguson. And I like this trade for the Astros. Was a big, hater of the first trade that they made. I mean, I like the addition of Yusei Kikuchi. I just didn't like what the cost was to get him. I mean, look, I have no problem with the Astros bringing in Yusei Kikuchi. I think he's going to be good for the organization. I think he's a starting pitcher that the team needed. I just didn't like how much the Astros overpaid for him. That was the only problem with the trade. It wasn't a bad addition for the team, I will say that. He does make the team better, if you ask me. But if you look at the long haul of the team, the long run, it makes the team worse. I think if you look at the team now, I think this team is better. Because really the only thing this team now is losing is a guy like Joey Loperfido, who, yes, he's made some good catches in the outfield. He's been good at the plate, although his batting average is only .230, and he's like 2 for his last 26 or something like that. So even though Joey Loperfido has been good this year, I still think that starting pitching is a bigger need than having Joey Loperfido, if we're just talking about this season right now. But if over the long haul, with Will Wagner and Joey Loperfido and Jake Bloss for the future, was a terrible trade. But it does help the team win now, if you ask me. But the second trade the Astros have made is trading for Caleb Ferguson, and I like this trade maybe more because as of right now, all we know is that the Astros haven't given up much. It's a minor leaguer and international bonus pool money. So money and a minor leaguer. I wouldn't think that it's going to be anyone big. I mean, this is a guy who has had an off season with the New York Yankees. It recently has started to turn things around this year, in July, or this month in July. But I will say that, I don't think he has a lot of trade value as a reliever who's had a bad year and is going into free agency after this year's over. But I do like the addition. The numbers aren't great this year, 1-3 record with a 5.13 ERA in 42 games he's pitched, giving it 34 hits in 33 innings, 24 runs, 19 earned runs, 5 home runs, 16 walks, and 41 strikeouts. I know those numbers aren't good, but his ERA in the month of July, in like 7 outings, going almost 8 innings, is like 3.66, and he's done really good in the month of July. And also, his numbers outside of being with the New York Yankees, with the loss against Dodgers, are really good. If you look at his numbers outside of the Yankees. In 2023, with the Dodgers, his ERA was 3.43 in 68 games and 7 starts with a 7-4 record. 60 innings pitched with 3 saves, giving up 64 hits, 30 runs, 23 earned runs, 4 home runs, 23 walks, 70 strikeouts. In 2022, his record was 1-0 with a 1.82 ERA, 37 games, 1 start with the Dodgers, 34 innings, giving up 23 hits, 9 runs, 7 earned runs, with 1 home run, 17 walks, and 37 strikeouts. Did not pitch in the 2021 season, but in 2020, he had a 2.89 ERA and a 2-1 record in 21 games. And in those 21 games, he also had 1 start, and he pitched in 19 innings, giving up 16 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned runs, 4 home runs, 3 walks, and 27 strikeouts. So if you look at his numbers with the Dodgers in the 5 years, if you look at the numbers without this current season with the New York Yankees, his ERA is 3.43 in 201 games with 14 starts, with an 18-9 record, pitching 207 innings, and also only gave up 185 hits, 93 runs, 79 earned runs, 24 walks, with also having a total of 247 strikeouts. With the Dodgers, in his 5 seasons with the Dodgers, from 2018 through 2023, he was great. He was great with the Dodgers. Now this year with the Yankees has been a bad year, but in the month of July has been a good month for Caleb Ferguson. We've seen him pitch the way he was pitching basically with the Dodgers, having a 3.66 ERA in the month. And I'm excited to see the Astros add him to the bullpen because the Astros need bullpen help. And even with the current state that we've seen of Caleb Ferguson this season, I'd still rather take a guy like Caleb Ferguson over Rafael Montero. Caleb Ferguson, yes, his ERA is a little bit higher than Montero's is. Montero has a 4.70 ERA, but we could use a lefty in the bullpen, and not just a lefty in the bullpen, but also, a guy who has a good fastball, has a good strikeout rate as well at 27%. If you ask me, a much better pitcher than Rafael Montero. His numbers are worse than Montero this year with the ERA. But if you look at the month of July, he's been really good in July, which is much better than Montero's been this month in the month of July. And also the years prior, from 2018 to 2023, much better numbers than Rafael Montero. So I think this is a good addition for the Astros. I think this is an addition where, Caleb Ferguson comes into the Astros and continues to pitch well, like we've been seeing him pitch in the month of July, and I'm excited to see the Astros add him in. Let me know your thoughts on the trade in the comment section, and peace out. Go Astros.